Hey, what's up guys, it's Chronofahx here with more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for Zelda Friday. Last time we started our adventure, cleared the Great Deku Tree, and now we're at Dugano's Cavern. So, let's go ahead and just jump right in. Let's see. Okay. It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step. No! You think? But no, this lava surprisingly isn't that dangerous. You can actually walk on it for a brief moment of time and take very minimal damage from it. So it's not that bad. Okay, grab that. And defeat the Beamos. And if I remember right, this is the dungeon map? Yeah, that's the dungeon map. I don't need it. I'll skip over it. Pretty much for all the child dungeons, I'll be skipping over. Yeah. And then the lava won't hurt, yeah. Yeah. Or special earrings if you're playing Skyward Sword. Then you're essentially fireproof in that. Blow that up. Yeah, lava just loves fashion. Love it. Baby Duganos. And one neat thing that I never see anybody acknowledge with these things. If I can lure one over here. Come on. Okay. You can actually use them to blow up the holes in the wall like that. It's a trick that I almost never see anybody else use. Huh. Jump in the air, and there we go. Come on. Hop up. Oh. Well, thanks for the boost. I thought they couldn't survive beyond this point. Guess they're a lot more durable than I thought, because I thought they would just disappear as soon as they touched the upper part of the platform. Guess not. Come on, push. Here we go. Shoot those down. And for the one and only time I ever used Deku Nuts in this game. Because let's face it, nobody ever uses these things, so might as well actually get them a use for something. Come on, little Lizalfo. It's one down, and I might as well just chase it to the other one, to the other platform. Easy peasy. Once again, I think if you can, you could lure a Dugano over here and blow up that wall, but honestly, there's bomb flowers here, so it's not necessary. Single jump attack, he kills it in one hit. Let's see. Deku sticks and let's run it. Bruh. Oh. Don't know why I was running into the legs there, but here they got fried. Most inconvenient spot to put a lock. Just directly across the room. But whatever. Ah yes, my favorite room in the entire dungeon. Ah, so satisfying. Though, climbing up the stairs does take a while. A little too big for little Linky. Little Linky is just too little. Climb up. And I think that should be... No, I'm still missing at least 2 to get the first prize from the gold Skulltula house. Can I? Nope, I need to push it a little bit more. As soon as I see Navi disappear, that's when I crouch down. The shield from the fire keys. It's usually a good indicator of when these things are about to charge at you. Hang on.
You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use Z-targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it?
And of course, Navi was just a glowing orb behind a wall. Okay. Hop up. And now for the puzzle that's either gonna be done on my first try, or it's gonna take me like 10 minutes. There's no in between. 10 minutes it is! Oh. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay, come on. Yeah. On. Yeah, the ledge is a little too small and you can't jump far enough, so you either have to like jump at the right time and basically blow yourself up, or you have to throw it at the right time. Or you have to throw it at just the right spot for it to land. The nearly blowing myself up almost worked for a second. Let me try it again. Go! Dang it. Come on. Controller is a little off. I'm using my Joy-Cons. Normally I would use my actual wired controller, but it's been acting funky for a while, so... And I don't have a Pro controller, so... I kind of have to use Joy-Cons. And they aren't exactly the most accurate when it comes to this. Try for aiming for the ladder. Yeah, I know how to do it, it's just sometimes it's a little hard for me to do it because of the, controller. See? Like I aimed it right at the ladder, but it didn't want to land on the thing. I don't know. Another attack that I like to do is just wait for it to just before it explodes and then throw it! There we go, finally! Yeah. Okay. Hit the eye. Let's go. And more baby Duganos. Once again, it's going to be a room full of Lizalfos, so Decanets to the rescue. I know this game way too well. Spin attack! No, let me lock onto the other one that's just hanging out in the distance. Both of them just hopping. Just hop back and forth, back and forth. And I might as well just hop to the last one. And one neat detail about this room in particular is if you go down here, directly below is where we last fought some of those Offos. Like it's the exact same room. Kind of neat continuity there. And this is where I really do prefer the 3DS version. Because it's so much easier to aim with the gyroscope controls versus the stick controls in this. Like, as much as people like to criticize motion controls in other, like, Zelda games, one thing I will say I really do appreciate about the motion controls is aiming when it comes to projectiles. I got some bombs. Honestly, I would have played the 3DS version of this game if it wasn't for the fact that equipment to record 3DS stuff wasn't so dang expensive. Like, we're talking close to, we're talking several hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, depending on the quality you want to get. And emulators are a little hard to find, especially with how much Nintendo has been cracking down on emulators. And then if you go over there, there's the Deku salesman who will sell you a Deku shield. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, when it comes to Majora's Mask, it's like my favorite video game, but even I have to admit, there are some elements from like either version that I wish would be put into a definitive, like gyroscope controls and the way that the Double Song of Time works, as well as the Bomber's Notebook from the 3DS. But the like Goron, Zora controls and the boss fights from the N64 version. Like, that's my ideal version of Majora's Mask. And I know that there's like the PC thing with Zelda 64 compiled. In fact, when I play Majora's Mask for stream, I'm going to be playing that version. Because it does seem to be a really good version to play. But yeah, I wish there was a more official version that was like a very definitive version with all that. That was a very long-winded way of giving my thoughts. Boy. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've heard of that, actually, yeah. The 3D, the Project Restoration. But again, I don't really have the equipment to play that on stream. I do have my 3DS, but yeah. He keeps up the quality of the updates, but reverts to weird changes. Yeah. Got some bombs. But again, I kind of wish that Nintendo would do a more official thing. They're usually so good with the other, like, remasters of stuff, like with Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and heck, even Ocarina of Time 3D was pretty much perfect. And in my opinion, the most definitive way to play Ocarina. But Majora's Mask was one that they missed the ball on, honestly. And again, it really hurts because Majora is my favorite video game of all time, and I want to see it be done justice. Anyways, King Dugano, yeah, just throw a bomb in his mouth. And just hit it with the sword. Takes 3 hits to kill. It's not that difficult. Come on, open your mouth. 3 hits. And I magically move out of the way for the cutscene. Okay, one thing I'm wondering is, oh, whoa, what is going on visually right there? Okay, anyways, what I'm debating right now is, should I avoid picking up more heart pieces and heart containers and do the rest of the game with just 4 hearts? Because I'm fine either way, because I'm not going to do a 100% run of this game. And I kind of want this to be as fun, as interesting a playthrough as I can. So, what I'm wondering is, do I want to do another heart container? I don't know, what do you guys think? Because I'd like your thoughts on this. Collect all the child ones, but leave the adult ones? That's fair. Hey there, brother. It's me, Darunia. Well done! Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Tucano's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. Can't believe that the Tucanos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble might have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. I got the Goron Ruby. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Brother, you keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. And now a visual representation of what it looks like when an extrovert tries to get an introvert to do something over a weekend. How about a big Goron hug, brother? Love that scene so much. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh! I did not mean to do that! Yeah, the way I'm doing like the C button thing in this is I'm pressing like the Z R button along with like the like X, Y, A, B buttons. Because that's how you can do it as a simple button press on the end, on the Switch. If you don't want to use the right stick. So sometimes it'll take the right C button and sometimes translate it as an A button instead. Screw shielding, I'm just gonna make a run for it. And you know what, because I'm just feeling kind of risky today, I'm just gonna climb this without killing every Skulltula here. Because it is doable. I've done it several times in the past. Okay, I think for this one, I have to go to the left of the Skulltula. If the camera would please... Okay, yeah, there we go. What's up, Gabor? And now for one of 2 reasons why I question how this game got an E rating when it first came out. Welcome, my dude. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. We're now a magical child. So yeah, do the spin attack. Everybody tends to do the charge B, but for me, I like doing the rotate B because it doesn't consume any magic and it's a lot faster in combat. Hoot hoot. Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like... I'm just gonna skip all that. Take a ride right back down to Kakariko. And if you want an extra heart piece, just drop down there, go into the room with the cow, and there's a heart piece. But since I am going to just be doing the heart containers for Child Link, I'm just going to skip it. Okay. Are there any side quests I want to take care of right now? Before I go on to Zora's domain. I think I'm good. I can save the mask side quests until after I clear Zora. After I clear the Zora River. Rolling along the edge, and somehow that Skelly Boy is still surviving. Oh, wait. I just remembered I do want to get Din's Fire from that Great Fairy you mentioned earlier. Or... I don't really need Din's Fire for what I'm for the next part of the story, so I think I'll save that for after. Zora's River. Huh, weird. Normally there's a jar of magic in that bush. In those bushes. Hoot hoot, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, my dude. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. Zora's serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Yeah, there's only one place where it's required for story. But even then, I think you can get that by other means, like with the fire arrow. Even though it consumes a lot more magic and takes longer. Oh, I did not mean to do that again. Because, yeah, Din's Fire is mainly used in the Shadow Temple, and that's it. And even then, it's just used to get into it, and if you want to burn down the, like, wooden spikes that crawl in between you, I think in the room where you get the boss key. I think that's about it. Heck, I don't even think it's really used for any side quests either. Honestly, when it comes to items in this game, I feel like really you just use like 3 of them. That being like the main weapon, like being the like main projectile weapon, like the slingshot or bow. The thing that you use to like retrieve things or get to other places, like the boomerang and the hookshot and bombs. All other items usually only have like a handful of times where they're actually used, or they're 100% optional, like the ice arrows. But then again, it could have been worse. You could have been the spinner from Twilight Princess, where it's literally only used in 1 dungeon and that's it. And a Dominion Rod as well, where it's literally only used in 1 dungeon and then like the pathway to unlock in the next dungeon, and that's it. Like, I love the items for Twilight Princess, but those 2 items are completely useless outside of certain aspects of the story. Die for rupees! I got something very nice for you. Come and get it. You couldn't have just warped me up here like all other like mini games. Kind of cheap. Give me my scale. I got a thing. Die. And see, don't necessarily need to do the fishing thing because it just gives you pieces of heart, and Pierre mostly gets you gold sculptulas and pieces of heart, so don't need to do either of those. So just grab the empty bottle and make a run for it. I got a thing. Okay, go ahead and equip that. And put back on the Deku shield. Bleh. And now for probably the most infamous part of Child Link's playthrough. Of any Child Link playthrough. Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Naruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Naruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Naruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please, find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Zora. Mwah. 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 Classic. Zora's Fountain. And I just remembered I forgot to grab a fish. I'll be right back. Hello again. Bye. Let's see. There's bound to be some... there they are. No, stop running away. Let me catch you. There. I got a fish. And also, I'm gonna say it. The icon for the fish looks hilarious. I just love the overly massive eye that the fish has. I think it's really funny to look at. And also, I would normally go get Faro's Wind because it is near here, but let's face it, that item is never used, and especially with save states being a thing, it's even less used now. Cannibalism, eating another fish. Inside Jabba Jabba's belly. Bit. I don't know why, but Octoroks in this game, when they die, they sound like Shy Guys from Mario. Like the... Wow. Like that sound? It sounds like a Shy Guy. I don't know if anybody else has commented on that in the past or not, but I've always noticed that, and I've always taken note of that. You! Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you, get out of here, understand? Oh no! Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabba Jabba's belly since I was little. Odd. Lord Jabba Jabba is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. On top of that, my precious stone was... That's none of your business! Anyway, you, go home now. Understand? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. Everybody's favorite aspect of any video game. Escort missions! But at least this escort can actually fight, can be used to fight back against some enemies. Yeet! Kill those things real fast. And actually, I don't really need to kill all of them. Just swim up. And this is what you get for eating me. Hey, watch out! Give you a little concussion, Ruto, for making me carry you. Okay, waiting for the thing to drop down. Come on, a little faster, please. Whoa, what? I did not realize she could do that. I did not realize she did that as an idol. That was weird. Been playing this game since I was like 7 years old, and I'm still learning new things about it. Okay. Now comes the part where Okay, I think... I think this leads to one of the tentacles? Yeah, okay. So it's the opposite side of the map that I need to go to. How inconsiderate! How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Just avoid those things. And...
This switch. It doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone, my dude.
Dang, Ruto, I didn't realize you were that heavy. Okay. Okay. Shoot it down. Come on, just hop out of the water. Hop out of the gut. Okay, I guess that's the first time I grabbed the magic jar in this. Okay. Okay, shoot that down. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot it down. I rise. I got a thing. Boomerang! You do always come back. Okay. Now with that, we can finally fight off those, like... I don't know what those things are called, actually. They seem almost like uvulas, but I know that's not the case. shield drop. Parasitic tentacle. Okay, it's just a parasite. Just keep on circling it. While staying close. And there we go. That has the compass, but I don't need it. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you stand still in this room, it'll just automatically move you very slowly. Kind of interesting.
That red slimy thing is gone, but that must be because you cut the red tail. Will that work with the other ones too?
I have about 40 seconds to burst these bubbles. Okay, and 2 more. Actually, I think that's the compass. I think the one in the previous room was the dungeon map. Okay, I need one more room. It dies along with trying to kill me. Get another parasite. Same strategies before. Managed to get in on me. And hey, I was right next to the door. How convenient. Okay. It's back for more. Defeat all the electric jellyfish. Because I like to have kind of a clear room when fighting the parasites in here. The parasitic tentacles. Very nice. Now I should be able to head towards where that one green tentacle was. And hop down. Yeah, the dungeon is not anything too special. Probably the thing that stands out the most with it is its aesthetic and how it takes place in the belly of a beast. And you could even like attack the walls and cause it to like kind of bleed out, and some walls even like shake around when you hit the wall. Though, to be fair, it's a lot more interesting than just a cave with Dugano's Cavern. That's it! That's what I've been looking for! Throw me up there! Onto the platform! No, I want it! I want it! Let me up! Don't... Fine. She got a thing. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home, right now. Yeah, what is this? An octopus? And now for the part that really gave me a lot of trouble when I was a kid. Big Octo! Okay. Yeah, you have to chase him and hit him with the boomerang while avoiding the center wall. Doesn't sound too bad until you realize the speed at which he chases you. Or you have to chase him. And how little range the boomerang actually has. If you don't immediately chase after it. Nowadays it's like the easiest fight for me as an adult, but as a kid, this thing was misery for me. Okay, yeah, this is a showcase of what I had to kind of deal with. Just barely not touching the spikes while still chasing after this thing at full speed. So that I can finally hit it with the boomerang. While it's just barely out of range. And you can't really go around it like this either. Come on, boomerang. And yep, that should be it. Okay. If I remember right. Yep, always a guaranteed fairy. I got a thing. Again, I know this game a little too well. Grab that. Hit the red cube. Hit the red cube and turn it purple. Yeah, I love being purple. In we go. Lower that platform down. Pick up a box. Drop it. And now another room that kind of gave me a little bit of misery when I first played through this. Okay, first defeat the Scotula. I think with that I have enough for... Yeah, I have enough now to get the first prize from the Scotula house. Because you can't really go into the normal version of throwing the boomerang. You have to target it and throw it around. But it's a little hard to figure out the exact steps to take to, like the exact spot to hit the thing at. Because you can't throw it directly in front because there's a web in the way. But you also can't be like too close, otherwise you still hit it. But it's not too bad now. And man, I'm speeding right through these dungeons because we're now at the final boss of Jabu Jabu. The bioelectric anemone Baronade. Just attack the tentacles at the top until it has nothing left. So now it's free floating and just have to attack the jellyfish that defend it while it's still stunned. And also, I think this is also the first boss that uses the more like traditional boss fight music that the rest of the game uses. Unless Queen Goma also used that. I don't remember if she did or not. Because yeah, this is the boss music that they use during like the adult bosses. Like Adult Link's bosses. Stabby, 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 and just circle around. Stun it. Slash and slash. Yeah, unlike King Dugano and Queen Goma, where I could defeat them in like seconds, Baronade does take a little bit of time for me. Like, it's the first boss where it actually does take a little bit of time to defeat. But not too long. Dun, 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 dun. Last heart container I'll ever get to pick up. This is my health for the rest of the game. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely. That's all. Just a little. Baka. I don't like that that's a look that a 10-year-old is giving me. You look cooler. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want the spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Sora Sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. I got the Zora sapphire. You obtained the Zora's sapphire, the spiritual stone of water passed down by Zoras. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to take care of before anything else? Guess I could pick up the Gold Sculpture House thing later. No, I don't think there's anything else. Straight to Hyrule Castle it is. And I'll just take the lazy river down. Oop. Okay, while we're kind of drifting down, how are you all doing today? Never got to ask. So I'm doing pretty good. My day was pretty good. Just been taking care of classes. Just surviving my way through college. While also working on a few side projects for streaming. Yeah, I like to split my time between doing stuff for college and doing stuff for streaming. Like, I'll do classes sometimes, and sometimes I'll be doing things like making new assets, and heck, this week I even got myself a mic arm. So, hopefully my audio is a lot better than in past streams. Lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, do you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Dot. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Goodbye, Fairy Ocarina that holds so much sentimental value. I got the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, seriously, why couldn't they just make it so you can change between the Fairy Ocarina and the Ocarina of Time? Because just legit just threw away a sentimental item like that. sorry, yeah, this one's blue. Way to interrupt a serious moment like that. We play a wrong note. You've learned the Song of Time. Now, my dude, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. And also, for a place that was just recently attacked, it sure is a lot more cheery. And it wasn't just a case of just the castle was attacked, because if we go into one of the back alleys, if I can... Oh, here we go. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed her king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. So yeah, there was a legit attack. And also, if you've read the manga, there was actually like a whole chapter dedicated to an entire attack on Hyrule Castle. Even leaving Link to fight off Stalfos, which resulted in the Deku Shield being burnt up because the Stalfos used a fire sword against him. So yeah. Magical stones. Going forward and...
My dude, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword.
And now it's time for this game to really ramp up in its quality. Because in my opinion, once the child segment is over and we go into this, that's when this game truly becomes a masterpiece. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. My dude. Wake up, my dude. The chosen one. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. My dude, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. First, I want to look at you for a second because is it just me, or does it look like he has the Triforce like embedded on his forehead? Like, look at his forehead and tell me you don't see the Triforce in it.
Look, my dude, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. Hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. I got the light medallion. Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
My dude, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here.
I've been waiting for you, hero of time. Excuse me while I casually turn up this music because I love Sheik's theme so much. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. They're giving you a name. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for you. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, my dude? Okay, turn it back down to normal levels, and there we go. Okay. I haven't been streaming for that long. I think I'll continue. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a good setup. And also, it's kind of weird that we can't use the slingshot or the boomerang when you're an adult. Especially considering in other Zelda games, it's able to use those things just fine. Like Twilight Princess, you can use the slingshot, you can use the boomerang. Link to the Past, you can use the boomerang. There was no slingshot in that, but you could use the boomerang. I don't know. Heck, even in Super Smash Brothers, which came out like, I think 2 years after Ocarina did, one of Link's items that he uses is a boomerang. It's the boomerang. So, I don't get why they couldn't let him use it in this. This place has seen better days. I mean, I get he's supposed to age up, and to be fair, the bow, the slingshot, and the boomerang are replaced by the bow and hook shot, respectively. But I don't know. It always feels a little weird. I mean, at least let Link continue to use the boomerang, at least. Okay, first, quick stop by the Scotia house. And where is... There he is. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. And by becoming an adult, we get an adult wallet. Now we can hold up to 200. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow, cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Sure, after I slashed them a couple times. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? I got an egg. Yeah, after I get the hookshot and Epona, I'm doing the Biggeron sword quest, like pretty much immediately. So first it's first. Drop down. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me, if you dare. Ow. Yeah, truth be told, I only do this race once, even on like my own file, because I just don't like racing this guy. He takes forever, and repeat races when you have the hook shot. You can race him for a piece of heart, and I've never been fast enough to do like the torches, to aim at the torch at the very end and get it. Unless it's the 3DS version. So yeah, I just kind of do it with the hookshot, and then I just never do it again. The time of this race was minute 12. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now. So come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. I got a thing. Again, kind of wish you could speed through the text just like Majora, but whatever. Make these blocks disappear. Let's move on. Just wanted to check something. Okay. Stare into the face of madness. Stare at it! Grr. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Jeez, dude. Chill. What? You've got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song and messed up this windmill. I just learned how to control the weather. Oh no, Storm again! You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Ed, exercise time! Running on a treadmill! Okay. And now, I think what I'll do now is I will go and get Epona. And then I'll start on the Bigoron Sword quest. Actually, there's one element of the Bigoron Sword quest I could probably do right now. While I'm here in Kakariko. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo. Look! Chicken hatched from the egg. It's the miracle of life. Okay. Bakukuko. And I'll just equip the hookshot now. Hey, Mario. With your weird Bowser bolo tie. Wake up! What in tarnation? Can a guy get a little shut off around here? Inko took over Lon Lon Ranch and they call it Inko Ranch nowadays. Oh, it's kicked out of here and now look at me. My girl Malin still works on the ranch. I'm worried about her. Okay. Now that it's woken up a person. Check out my chicken. Oh, Yoggin, your Kuko looks pretty happy. Must have awakened an extremely lazy person. You're a good Kuko keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Kuko if you're interested. His name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's Kuko. Its blue body is quite charming, so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? I got a thing. My brother must have been very lonely. Yep. I think now I'm gonna go get Epona, and then afterwards I'll do the Bigoron sword quest, and I think by that point I think that'll be it for stream. Because it made a lot of progress. And Bigoron sword quest is also pretty lengthy, so yeah. And let's stop in here for a second. The stable. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo was just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Excuse me. He was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. So, there's nothing I can do. Poor girl. What up, Waluigi? There's some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, Great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the Great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees, and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? No, I'm good. Thank you so much. Auto-tune, auto-tune. Auto-tune this song. Get over here! Climb on. There we go. Beautiful horse. Come on. Gain back a little bit of that money. Gain back all of that money. And see, will you let me race you? Wanna ride. Continue. I think you're supposed to ride through the whole thing and then do it again in order to get the race needed to obtain Epona. Hey, time's up. You only pay 10 rupees. You're playing around long enough. Okay. The question that I've never known the answer to. Can I ride the other horses that aren't Epona? Nope. You can only ride Epona. Okay. $50. Let's go. The trick with Epona keeping max speed, go until the very last carrot, but don't use it. Because otherwise Epona will severely slow down if you use all the carrots. It gives a chance for things to recharge. That's how you keep max speed with Epona.
Shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse.
Nope, 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 nope. Okay, good. He's going on the outside, so he's going slower. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Recharge, thank you. There we go.
What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet on the horse and lost. Shoot! As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch.
Bye. The opponent's like just glitched right through the wall. Do, 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 do. Awesome. And now we can finally get a proper start on the Bigoron Solar Quest. And also, if you do revisit Longline Ranch after you get Epona, and if you awaken Epona, come on, at least turn her. Is Epona just stuck? Whatever. Because I need Epona to be ready. To depart, like, immediately after I'm done with what's done in the forest. Yeah, I think Epona's just stuck. Ugh, crap. Anyways, after you're done with, like, stuff with Epona and you awaken, Talon, Ingo will not only be a lot more friendly, but also Talon and Malon will be back in charge of the ranch. Kind of a nice bookend to that. Screw it, I'll solve it later. More. Maybe being a little further away so that Epona can essentially warp to where I am. That might help get Epona unstuck. Nope, she's still stuck. Gosh darn this horse AI! Let's be a lot farther away. Let's be over by Hyrule Castle. Maybe that could help. I'm just realizing I'm treating Epona a lot better than the horse that I had in during my playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Like, seriously, I neglected my horse in Breath of the Wild. It literally only used it to get to Hateno, and then pretty much ditched it up until the final fight against Dark Beast Ganon. But here I'm actually trying to use Epona a lot more. How sad. Okay, this time Epona will not be stuck. In a ready position for when I need her again. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna totally ignore the fact that my childhood home is just infested with monsters. So actually, before I do stuff with the bigger on sword quests, I think I'm gonna go unlock the Sacred Forest Meadow song. Like, so I can warp back here whenever I need to. That melody! Zarya play that song all the time. Do you know Zarya? That song. Zarya taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Again, why couldn't they have given you a freaking redemption arc for being a bully to Link? They did it in the manga, why couldn't they have done it in the game? From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you could sneak up on some enemies. Use Z-targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Yeah, I already know. I already know all this, Navi. And now for the one and only appearance of moblins in this game. Come on, let me... Right up the butt. At least, I think these are moblins. I could be wrong. Hit you in the crotch. Yeah, if you enter their line of sight, they will charge at you and will do heavy damage. But as long as you sneak around them and just hit them with a hook shot, you'll be fine. Right up the butt. And into the water! Come on. Fine. You don't want to get shot in the arm? Fine. You get shot in the crotch instead. And there we go. Stab you up in the butt, stab you up in the butt, stab you 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 in the butt. Take it out. Get 60 rupees for that. Thought I'd drop in. Flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person. But no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. Boo-doo-doo, ba-da-da, boo-doo-doo, da-da-da. Ah! Try using the right stick for playing songs. So sometimes it gets it off. You've learned the Minuet of Forest. My dude, I'll see you again. Flash! Once again, I'm gonna go down and do the bigger Ansel quest. Let's see, do I want to get fairy? I think I'm fine with just one fairy for now. And 7-year-old milk. Must have some crazy good preservatives. To still be fresh enough to drink and still give me health. Hey dude, here's your chicken back. Kojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means, you must be a nice guy. Must be, you must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. I got a shroom. Three minutes. And yeah, this is where Epona really comes in handy, because you cannot warp anywhere when it comes to the timer stuff. So you have to use Epona to get there on time. With pretty much every piece of like the time stuff with the bigger sword. Thankfully there are plenty of places that aren't based off of time limits, but yeah. For ones like this, Epona is invaluable. So yeah, right there just shaved off probably 20-30 seconds. So it's kind of nice. In terms of the potion shop, go around here. and go through here. Minute and a half. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. Take this room. That bum. He had to go into the forest. Let's see. Hey, give it to me now. If you see that fool, give this to him. It's the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. I got a thing. You don't know what's going on between this lady and that guy, but take it to Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. Guess that's true. You know, with all the different theories about this game, I'm surprised that I haven't seen that many about the guy who owns Kojiro and the old lady. As well as the relationship that the brother has to his sister, the Kuko lady. I haven't seen that many theories about what the relationships between all of them is. I know it's kind of a minor thing, but I'm still kind of interested in seeing what kind of theories can pop up about it. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and head back to Lost Woods. Okay, once again, turn around so that Epona can have an easy way of getting out. And let's go. And once again, kind of blatantly ignore the fact that place is overrun by monsters. And hi, little girl. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos, so he's not here anymore. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos, so he's not here anymore. Only a saw is left. Hehe. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. I got a saw. Are you going to be too? So yeah, kind of going into some of the spoilers for Twilight Princess. That line, everybody who gets lost in the woods will become a Stalfos. There's strong theories about, and I think on some level it's been confirmed in other sources, like the Twilight Princess manga. Which, by the way, if you haven't read the Twilight Princess manga, I highly suggest reading it. It is so good. Anyways, it's in Majora's Mask. There's a very large theory that Link dies in the Lost Woods looking for Navi, and that even the whole entire game of Majora's Mask is him essentially in purgatory, trying to come to grips with the fact that he died. And by dying in the Lost Woods, he became a Stalfos, which is what the hero Shade is in Twilight Princess, that teaches Link all the different sword techniques. And considering that Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess take place in the same part of the timeline, it does add up. And I just realized I headed in the wrong way. Because this is the way to like Hylia, and I need to be heading towards Gerudo Valley. So, before I go in there, there's one thing I have to do. Game volume 100%. Yeah, if you do not like this music, we cannot be friends at all.
Hey, that saw, it's mine. But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway.
I got a thing. Whoa, we'll glitch out with the music there. And you know what? I'm not gonna keep going for it. I'm just gonna let this music play out for a little bit because it's too much of a jam. Koji Kondo, you are my hero, man.
Hold up.
Okay. Now I can turn the music back down in the game. So, there we go. Okay, now I just need to have to Kakariko followed up with Death Mountain. Hypo that I can't do anything with, and even then I don't want to do anything with that quest because that quest is misery. I don't really use the milk that much, so maybe I'll sell to you. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Normally you can sell things in bottles to that guy, and he'll actually pay you rupees for it. But guess it doesn't take milk. So that is half of 7-year-old milk down my throat. Right. Ah. Tay. Tay. Okay, and bombs. Which way is he coming from? Oh. First try! How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name in Trumbull. I am my dude, hero of the Gorons. I have no regrets naming myself my dude. What? Your name is also my dude? Then you must be the legendary Ducano poster and hero, my dude. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me my dude after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. My dude, you're a hero that has Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please, give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend, my dude of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please, help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. And if we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Ask about the dragon? Long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons. Boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero. About the Gorons. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help my dude. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. I got some clothes. Up, down. And Goron sword broken. Pull this. Death Mountain Crater. Yep, I'm still a little off. Here we go. What up? Thought I'd just drop in again. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. The song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to The Bolero of Fire. Yep, don't even need to complete the Forest Temple to unlock this song. This is kind of what I meant last time when I said that I would try to do things a little out of order from what I usually do whenever I play this game. Is I will kind of sequence break things a little bit, because I know about ways to complete different parts of the game without going the traditional route of like Forest Temple, then Fire Temple, then Water Temple, then Shadow, then Spirit. Like, I'm gonna go out of order and do things very differently. Like, that's how I'm gonna be playing this game. And how I'm gonna make this playthrough uniquely my own. My dude, I'll see you again. Anyways, with that, gonna cling onto the ladder and take the other exit. No, that's not it. I think it's up above. Come on, climb. Climb, Link. Thank you. Yes, this is the exit that I need. Fix my sword.
That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to King Zora. Please go get the eye drops.
I got the thing. We got a prescription. Busted my kneecaps a little bit, but it's fine because I'm just gonna keep on running. Hooray for my adult legs, making me run a little faster than the boulders. Okay, sorry, I thought I got a notification on my phone. Broke my kneecaps again, but it's worth it. Okay. Arrow field. Let's go Zora's domain and talk to the king to get my prescription filled. You know what I just realized? I said I would go get Din's fire earlier, but I never did. I just went straight for the Temple of Time after all of that. I'll get it later. It's not like we're not going to become a child again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mental note to get Din's fire later. I mean, none of this is like scripted. I'm mostly just playing this off memory and also just kind of improvising my way through everything. So, if I forget something, it's just because I'm being a little scatterbrained and just trying to play my way in a way that's kind of unexpected. And also putting part of my focus on making sure nothing on my stream crashes. Because my laptop is not exactly the most powerful thing ever. He couldn't wait fast enough to escape the cold. Hooray for ice physics. Okay, hop over. Gonna ignore the heart piece because... yeah, I'm just not gonna pick up any heart containers as an adult. Oh, no! I don't care, Navi. I know, Saria, and all that crap. But I'm on side quest duty right now. Defeat those lickety split. Ow! Shield. And also, I think the Ice Caverns music is kind of underrated. It's so nice and, well, for lack of a better word, chill. I like it. I like that it's a lot more atmospheric and just, I don't know, it kind of puts me in a peaceful mood whenever I listen to it. I don't often think about this place, but when I do, it's usually because of the music. It just reminds me of a nice cold winter's night around Christmas. It just kind of puts me in that mood. And I don't think it gets enough attention, personally. Take out the ice keys. Hook shot straight over to it and kill it. No. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am having way too much fun with that glitch, man. Facing the wrong way there. freaking ice keys. This is blue fire. It doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something. Drink the last of my 7-year-old milk. To capture fire in a bottle. I got the thing. I got the thing. Okay, and if I remember right, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Melt red ice with blue fire. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. Gah! Oh, right, I still have empty bottles out. I thought I had my hook shot. Killed that. And... killed that. Or, I'm sorry to all the censors. Unalive it. I don't know, I've always found that kind of dumb. Like, I get it, trying to be more sensitive to people, but at the same time, it's like... might have gone a little too far in some areas. And, yeah, I'm always trying to be careful not to offend anybody, but... come on. Okay, and take that. I got them thing. Okay, push that off the side. Oh. Okay, that wasn't correct. Okay. Push that. Push that. And that opens the way. And I wonder if... I should probably grab another blue flame. Because I think there's one more on the way into the room with the white wolfle. And then I also need one bottle of it to thaw out the Zora King. of that. Ice physics. Another thing that pretty much nobody likes in any video game. Unless you're Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade Chronicles 2, in which case ice physics are the most fun thing ever. Seriously, nothing makes me more satisfied than going on Valak Mountain and just sliding off the ice bridges and just flying through the air. Nothing makes me more satisfied than that in that game. And same thing with ice things in Tantal in Xenoblade 2. Okay, yeah, I was right on the blue fire. Heart. Hi! Shortest mini boss ever. I got some boots. Just chilling in here. We meet again, my dude. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. Yeah, there was a mini boss. To be fair, that is like the one and only white wolfle in the entire game, so... With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. She's chilling in here because it's frozen. Yeah. This ice was created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. A pun! Get it? Reflect, water. But jokes aside, this is easily my favorite transport song when you learn it. Love it. Yeah, it's kind of dated graphics, but man, they are beautiful, dated graphics. Plus, Serenade of Water is another one of the more underrated tracks in this game, in my opinion. My dude, I'll see you again. I flash you. Kokiri boots. Hop down. I believe this is the way out. Yeah, it needs to be a reoccurring bit. Yeah, I actually saw this like in a meme, like a text meme, and it said like, naming Link my dude in this game makes everybody sound like a perpetual stoner. And you're just referring to Link as my dude, like, my dude, you need to go save Hyrule. While smoking the joint. I'm like, I need to do this. It's too funny not to do it. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Gotta go save Hyrule. Oh my gosh. I love it. That's good. I love it. Okay. Okay. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. What gave that away? As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. I got some clothes. I know you just thawed and everything, but could you make some medicine, please? Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? I got a frog. 3 minutes to deliver the frog. Jump down, and there we go. And also, you can't warp with the frog, otherwise it'll instantly spoil, so you have to hoof it on foot or on Epona. They thought of that, unfortunately. Two minutes. Do 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 do. Come on, Epona. Let's hoof it to Lake Hylia. Oh wait, I was supposed to go a little south, more south. Hop, hop. Lake Hylia. up. Turn around. Ah, no. There you go. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I've cooked fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. It sounds disgusting, but then again, I've heard people eat frog legs as well, and I've heard that they're not bad, so I don't know. Plus, I've also eaten cow tongue, so it's not too weird. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are for making Bigoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long in this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. Yo-Yog, you can do it. I got some drops. 4 minutes to get to Death Mountain. The peak of Death Mountain. And again, no warping. So, Epona, run as fast as those legs can take you. Epona, why do you not take these things so nicely? Come on. Yeah, again, without Epona, this part is essentially impossible. Okay, come on. A little faster. Grinding halt. Stay here, Epona. Be right back. And by that I mean I'm probably not going to use you again until probably I do the Spirit Temple. Again though, probably more use out of you than the horse I used in Breath of the Wild. Poor Emerald. I collected that thing for most of that playthrough. Only used it to get to Hatsuno and then Dark Beast. That was it. Climb up. Huh? Once again, just kind of run past everything because I don't have time to stop. Hi, Tic Tac. Oh, thanks for the boost. Here are your eye drops.
Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Please just wait patiently.
I got a claim. Now, a whole lot of Sunsong. I don't remember off the top of my head how many days it takes for him to finish this thing, but it's gonna take a while. I think it's minimum like 3 days. You have to play Sunsong 6 times. Okay. I believe that was the 3rd time that I've played Sunsong, so... Number 4... And then I think I'm supposed to leave and come back, and then the sword will be ready.
Huh?
Is my sword ready?
Not yet. Hey, you are impatient.
Of course I'm impatient. Okay, let's see if I can come back again. Hopefully by then, sword will be ready. Okay, is it ready now?
That sword is my finest work.
I got the thing. Goodbye, Master Sword. I'm pretty much never gonna use you again. Yeah, outside of maybe 1 or 2 more battles, I'm just gonna be sticking with the Biggeron sword for the rest of my playthrough. Because it's pretty much overpowered. It does, I think, double the damage that the Master Sword does on every enemy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and fill up on fairies, and I think we'll call it there. Yeah, it's the equivalent of the unbreakable Deku Stick as a child. Ah! Keep missing that. I slash your butt. But yeah, when I had the Master Sword, that took like, what, 6 hits? Versus with the Biggeron Sword, where it took 2. That already gives you an idea how powerful Biggeron Sword is. And of course, you can't hit the freaking spear. There. Though if you do want the breakable version, there is always the giant's knife. 200 rupees for a sword that can only hit like 5 times before it breaks and becomes the weakest weapon in the game. Okay, yeah, I think that... Jump down. And I don't really need to fight this thing again. So you can just stand there looking like a fool. And, ooh, I just fell through the floor. I love those kinds of glitches. They're always fun. Anyways, I think that'll do it for the stream. So, tomorrow's stream will be more Alien Isolation as well as Splatoon 3 Splatoween. So definitely look forward to that. And next Friday and next time on Ocarina of Time, we'll be going through the Forest Temple and just continuing with the adult storyline. So, be sure to follow me on Twitch, follow me on all my socials, like and subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, until next time, take care, stay safe, and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.